beeld weer helemaal scheef. Jekkes, jekkes. So, good morning, everyone. Today is still Christmas, second Christmas day or Boxing Day. And I've lit a few special candles, especially for this class today. So for this class, we'll generally be just flowing and moving, and will be a more dynamic flow in that way, because probably yesterday you've been sitting and eating a lot. So let's get our bodies moving. So find your seat, legs crossed, and rest your hands on top of your thighs, and just close your eyes. Take a deep breath out first, empty your lungs. And then fill your lungs by taking a deep breath in and lengthening through the crown of the head. The whole spine grows tall. And again, exhale, maintaining the length that you have created. And then start your Ujjayi breath. That's where we breathe from the back of the throat, whispering the sound of Ah. And I always like to practice this, opening my mouth and breathing in and out through my mouth. So just join me that for a few rounds. And here we can really get into the experience of the breath and stay with me and open your mouth a little bit wider. Few more rounds. So let's say with your next exhale, close your mouth halfway and continue breathing exactly like this, but only your mouth is closed, your lips are closed. You hear the sound coming from the back of the throat. It's your Ujjayi breath. Maintaining the same intensity of breath, and then feel how the breath rises. So the inhale in that way can be a support to create more length and rise in a pose, lift. And of course, when we breathe out, notice how the exhale descends and how it adds on to is grounding. It's kind of pushing your sitting bones into the floor when you breathe out. And then we continue the same quality of breath, but then make it more natural. So less doing, just more natural, but still Ujjayi breath. And then for today, let's set an intention. And remember that you are as free as your attention is, or where your attention goes. So if our attention is on our phone, or maybe on something that you are repeating in your head, in your mind, something that has already happened, or anything else where your attention goes, maybe a pain in your body. So that is really where our energy goes. So I want you to set an intention that is useful and beneficial for this practice at this moment. So that is where your attention will go. Yeah. So we gain the most benefits from this practice. Can be your breath, can be your feet. Maybe it's an intention, more a spiritual intention, or anything else that is important for you at this moment. And then seal your intention, bring your palms together in front of your heart. And let's open the practice with one round of Om. Exhale. Now take a deep breath in. Om. Good. Open your eyes. And let's get moving. So we stay seated, and what we're going to do is we're going to take dynamic twists. So one arm, one hand crosses in front of the other, and the other moves to the back. Now keep your hips as stable as possible and engage through your core. Now adding the breath, and let's get moving. Here we go. You can even exhale on every turn. Make it more strong. Add a gentle fire breath. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay on the side that you're at and take a twist. When you breathe, you reach up through the sky, and when you breathe out, you just gently twist a little bit deeper. Good. Now look forward, and again we're gonna dynamically twist. So engaging through your core, keep the center of your body super stable, super steady, pressing the hips down, and breathe with it. Twisting around the center of your body. It's nice to twist, to warm up the body, especially these days at Christmas, New Year's coming up. Get your body moving. For 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Make sure you end at the other side, and we take another twist. One more deep breath in, rise, lengthen. And exhale, breathe it out. Now return to center and change the crossing of your legs. We'll do it again. Ready? Here we go. So keep your head steady. If you turn, you can do that as well, but here I want to ask you to keep your head steady. So the movements in the arms are also quite strong and explosive. Keep on going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twist. It doesn't matter which side you are, as long as you twist on the other side after the next round. Take a deep breath in, grow taller. And when you breathe out, let the lower abdominal wall pull in. And then experiencing this gentle lift. Then one more round, look forward. There we go again. And you end on the other side, and now breathe. Now return to the front, and then bring your legs forward, just shake them out. Okay, and then make your way into downward facing dog. Yes, find your way, downward facing dog. And just stretch it out in downward dog, okay, opening the back of the legs. Now bring both heels down, energizing through the tips of the fingers up into the arms, and then all the way up into your hips. Create more and more length, and then bring the heels down. Keep your legs energized, and feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. Then we stay here and we find Ujjayi breath again for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, look forward, take a walk, a step, or jump. Breathe in, extend your heart forwards. Exhale, breathe out, bowing all the way down. Now, circle your arms up, come up, look up. And exhale, breathe out. So we'll do a couple of rounds, Surya Namaskar A. Here we go. Inhale, circle your arms up. And then exhale, bowing all the way down. Inhale, extend your heart forwards. Exhale, step into plank position. Take a breath in here. When you breathe out with or without your knees, lower down, keep your elbows hugging in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice and easy breath, Ujjayi breath. Remember the whisper of ah. Your next breath out. You bend your knees, you look forward, you step, walk, or jump. And breathe in. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, coming all the way up, rise. Exhale. Again, continue breathing. Breathe out, fold. Extend, breathe in. Step back into plank and then lower all the way down in one go. Rising, opening, and return into downward facing dog. Notice if you're collapsing anywhere in your joints, can you create more space in the wrists, in your shoulders, lifting yourself out of your shoulders, lifting the hips up. And then exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step, walk, or jump. Breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana, and full Uttanasana, breathe out. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale. We do another round. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, bowing all the way down. Inhale, extend your heart forwards, and exhale, step or jump back. Flow through your vinyasa all the way down and rising. Upward dog. You feel ready for that. Exhale, down dog. So the steady downward dog, and then remember your intention. Where our attention is, that is where our energy flows. And next exhale, look forward, step, walk, or perhaps You jump, you breathe in, and bow down, exhale. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. And then bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a moment here. And then exhale. So we're gonna flow one cycle of Surya Namaskar B. So you're gonna bend your knees, Utkatasana, fingertips touch the floor, the outside of your feet, big toes together, heels slightly apart, and then reach your arms up. Breathe in, exhale, bowing down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, perhaps jump, rising, and return into downward dog. Float your right leg up, breathe in, and when you breathe out, you step your right foot behind your right thumb. Spin your back foot into the mat and come up, Virabhadrasana. 1. Exhale, bring your hands down, step into plank and move through your vinyasa. Opening. And downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left leg floats up. And exhale, step your left foot behind your left thumb. Spin your back foot into the mat, come up, rise. And exhale. Flow through the vinyasa, step back, lower, halfway or all the way down and rise. Downward facing dog. Whole downward facing dog. And remember creating space around the joints. Creating the space inside of your mouth, in between your jaw. Stay committed to focusing on the breath. One more breath in. Exhale, breathe out, bend your knees, look forward, step, walker lightly. Jump, breathe in, and bow, exhale. Utkatasana, bend your knees, float your arms up, and then stand up, exhale. Take a breath in here. Exhale. Now we go back into Utkatasana, so bend your knees again, fingertips touch the outside of the feet. Inhale, arms float up. And then from here, bring your hands behind you and interlace your fingers, open the shoulders. Take a few breaths here. Breathing up into the shoulders, breathing in the whole back of the body. And then release your hands down. Now walk back to downward facing dog. Now from here, step your feet together. So we're gonna do a little sequence, and it's a little bit more challenging, so just bear with me, first cycle, and then it will be easier when you do the second, third, and the fourth cycle, yeah? So bring your right leg up first, you breathe in. When you breathe out, bring your right knee over towards your left elbow, yeah? Now come to the inner left foot, and then either keep your left hand down or with your left hand, you hold your right shin. Then you bring your left hand down, come into the ball of the back foot and go all the way to the outside of the foot and take a half plank, half Vashisthasana, maybe reaching the arm overhead. Okay, now bring your right arm up and then just slowly sit down. So you're at the back of the mat, right? Bring your hands behind you. Now you're gonna lift your left leg up or lift your hips up. You can bring the leg a little bit higher if you like, yeah? And then just lower down. Now go back where you came from. So here, Vashisthasana. Bring the right hand down and we do the right knee over towards the left elbow again. If you can, hold the shin. Good. And now back to down dog, right leg up. Keep the right leg up. Exhale. Bring your right knee all the way over to your right thumb. Bring your left knee down. Now bend your left knee. Either stay here or with the left hand, hold the left foot from behind. Spin your chest, whoops, more open. Take a couple of breaths here, stretching the front of the thigh. And then when you exhale, release the foot down. And now bring your left knee next to your right and then bow down. Now, this is a dynamic part again. You're gonna go up, breathe in and back. Sweep your arms forwards and up and back. Up and back. So if there's anything that you would like to shake off, maybe a little bit of laziness or anything else, family stuff, I hear about it a lot during Christmas. Shake it off. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Up. And then just bring your hands down and step into downward facing dog. So that is one cycle. Now we'll do the other side. Step your feet together. Start by lifting your left leg up, spreading out through your left toes. Now the left knee moves over towards the right elbow. Now spin to the inside of the back foot, and with your right hand, if you can, hold the left lower leg. Then bring your right hand back down, keep the knee up, lift it. Go all the way to the outside of the back foot, step the left foot behind, and then open into Vashisthasana or extending the arm overhead. I told you it's going to be a more dynamic flow. Yeah. Bring your left hand down, bring the knee all the way in again. And then let's go back, step the foot back to Vashisthasana. Yeah, and then bring your hips down. So I almost forgot about this one. Bring your hands behind you, core engaged, you sit up tall and lift your right leg, or press into the left foot and bring it up higher. And then lower down. Now we go out how we came in. So back into Vashisthasana. Left hand down, left knee over towards the right elbow. Hold the shin, pull it in. And then back to downward dog, left leg rises. Keep your left leg up. Now exhale, left knee over towards the left thumb. And stretch your right toes back. Now bend your right knee with your right hand. Hold the foot. Take a breath and breathe. Pull the foot a little bit closer, feeling the stretch along the front of the right hip for 3, 2, and 1. And then release the foot. Bring your right knee next to your left. Go down. Dynamic part. We do 6 repetitions here. So go up, deep breath in. Sweep it back. 5, sweep it back. 4, sweep it back. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Place your feet down, downward dog. So we're going to repeat this. Feet together. Keep on moving. Right leg up. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Turn to the inside of the back foot, holding the front of the shin. Left hand down. Turn all the way over to the other side, Vashisthasana. Reaching top arm over. And then exhale, lower your hips down. Bring your hands behind you. Lift. And down. Come out how you came in. Remember, Vashisthasana. Open. Right hand down. Left knee over towards the right knee over towards the left elbow. Pull the shin in. Place your hand down. Downward dog. Right leg up. Exhale. Right knee over towards the right thumb. Get up. Bend your back knee. And with the left hand, you hold the foot or you mimic the shape. Take a few breaths here. Find your balance. And then exhale, release. Bring your left knee next to the right. Fold. 6 rounds. Here we go. Go up and shake off what you want to shake off. 2, 3, 4. Last 2. Last 1. And down. Place your hands down. Step into downward dog. Okay. Other side. Last round. Inhale. Left leg floats up. Left knee over towards the right elbow. Turn to the inner back foot. Hold the shin bone with your right hand. Place your right hand down. Keep the knee in. Turn all the way over to the other side. Vashisthasana. And then from here, lower your hips down. Both hands behind you. Either right leg lifts or lift your hips as well. Press up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Now came out. How you came in, Vashisthasana. Left hand down. Knee over towards right elbow. Hold the shin, pull the knee in. And then back to down dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, left knee over towards the left thumb. Bend your right knee with the right hand. Hold the inside of the right foot. Now stay and breathe. And release. Right knee next to the left. Fold. 6 rounds. Inhale, come up. Deep breath in. And 5. Exhale. 3. 2. 1. Your hands down and step back into downward dog. Now make a vinyasa or take a child's pose or stay here. And downward facing dog. So we'll meet either in down dog or in child's pose. I know it's a more dynamic flow, but I really felt it's nice to get your energy moving. And when the energy moves, it's easier to focus. So to keep our attention on a certain subject or someone perhaps. My son actually said yesterday, "Mom, you're not listening to me." I was like, oh, I mean, I could look at him, but do I really listen, hear what he says? So attention. Okay, now from here, let's take a walk, a step, or jump to the front of the mat. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Bend your knees, come up in Utkatasana. And then place your hands in front of your chest. Close your eyes. And reconnect to your breath again. Feel the breath rising, expanding into all directions, descending, contracting, releasing. Okay, so let's start with our second wave. Breathe in, arms up, look up, and then exhale, breathe out. Inhale, extend heart forwards. And walk back to down dog. If you like to add a vinyasa, go ahead and do that. So you decide if you want to make it very active or less dynamic. You can take child's pose, always in between, right? Okay, now from here, the right leg rises. And then when you breathe out, step your right foot in between your hands. Spin your back foot into the mat, come up, Virabhadrasana 2. Hold Vira 2, and then move your shoulders a little bit back. So they're stacked right on top of your hips. Arms are long, strong. Legs are active. So see where your attention goes, where you're in this pose. Holding the pose. Pressing your feet into the earth, stay connected to your roots. And then exhale. Extend your front leg. We take Trikonasana, so you hinge forward, move the hips back. Keep the length at the right side. Energize your legs, right hand down, or at the outside of the foot, and left arm reaches up. And think about energetically pulling the heels in towards each other, lengthening the tailbone towards the back heel, and extending the crown of the head forwards. And exhale, look down. Now, bend your front knee and bring your left hand on top of your hip. If you need a block, we're going to go into half moon pose. If you need the support of a block, grab a block. Otherwise, a little bend into the back leg. Go forward. And the back leg is really strong. Left toes are looking straight forward. Open the left hip a little bit. And then see if you can move your body weight more back. Makes it easier to balance. And bringing the left arm up, either looking down or up. Both legs super strong. And move the hips a little bit forward, belly in, and the shoulder blades move a little bit back. And then exhale, look down. Now bring your left hand down and then turn the left toes down as well, but keep the leg up. So we go back to neutral hips. Now from here, we're gonna go to Ekapada Hasta Padangustasana. So just bend your left knee and bend your right knee a little bit. Keep the weight into the right heel, engage your right buttock. And with your left hand, you can hold your big toe or your knee. And then we're gonna go up here, hold the big toe and extend the leg forward. Now find a focus point, and without overstretching that right knee, stretch your right thigh back and then pushing the foot forward or hold your knee for 3. Grow taller, 2, and 1. Okay, now just bend. You're gonna step it back. Now turn your toes to the side. Hands onto your hips, take a breath in, extend up, and then breathe out. Pull the elbows together when you go down. Then keep your hands onto your hips. Pull the elbows together, chin to chest, and keep the weight right in the center of your feet. Energizing your legs and breathe. Pull the elbows in so the shoulders stay lifted. Spinning the inner thighs in by pressing the feet firmer into the floor, especially the inner feet. Good. Release your hands down. Now breathe in, heart forwards. And when you breathe out, stay low. Walk to the front of the mat. Right toes turn forwards. And then just place your left knee at the outside of your front foot. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. So we take a twist. Now bring your left arm up, reach it up. And then when you breathe out, either crossing, wrapping, right hand behind you, or you can hook the elbow at the outside of the thigh and the knee. Yeah, now breathe in, extend. And then when you breathe out, just twist a little bit deeper. And exhale, look forward. Now, just come out how you came in. So bring your hands down and step back. Step the front foot back and take downward dog. Flow through vinyasa or stay in down dog. If you need a break, you take child's pose. Rise. And downward dog. So, shall we? The other side. Here we go. Inhale. Left leg floats up. Exhale. Step your left foot forward. Come up in Virabhadrasana too. So back heel turns in, the back toes are pointing a little bit in. And then settle in Virabhadrasana too. Strong into your arms. Energizing the legs. Press the heels down into the floor and energetically pulling the heels in towards each other. So don't collapse, that it would look like this, something like this. So pull the energy in, keep your attention, keep your focus on your whole body, keeping the body in line. Breathe. Trikonasana, center front leg, strong into your legs. First, move the hips back and extend forward. Left hand onto the shin or onto the floor, and the right arm up. Now you can turn the back toes a little bit more in. It helps to create more opening at the front hip, and breathe. Belly pulls in, tail points in the direction of the back heel, and the crown reaches forwards. Back of the neck stays long. Deep breath in. Exhale, look down. Right hand onto your hip, bend your front knee. If you need a block, go ahead and get your block. I'm gonna go up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. We actually have just had full moon. You see it, it's really beautiful. It's winter solstice, the shortest day, longest night. Extend your right arm up. And the moon was so bright. It's beautiful. I might want to look up. And exhale, bring your right hand down, either on the block or onto the floor, and drop the outer right hip. So hips are parallel. All 5 right toes point down. Now, you're going to bend your right knee, pull it in. Bend your left knee, and then you decide, I either hold the knee or grab the big toe from your elbow comes into the inside of the knee, and then slowly, woo, come up. Find your balance. Focus. Put your attention on the focus point in front of you or on your breath and breathe. Grow taller on heavy in-breath and go deeper on heavy out-breath. Doesn't mean that you have to go further, but focus a bit more. It's dropping into the seat of the pose, the asana. Okay, and then just let it go and step it back. And then turn the toes to the long end of the mat. This time, bring your arms up, out to the side, turn your thumbs down, and then interlace your fingers here. Now open, strong into your legs, exhale, bowing down. And then check your feet, turn your toes a bit more in, spin your heels a bit more out. And then press the inner heel, the ball of the big toe into the floor, but also root down through the outer feet. And the arch of the feet should be lifted. And the energy of the feet runs all the way up into the legs. So engage your quads, your quadriceps, and move the hips and the sitting bones more up. And extend the crown of the head down. One more breath in. Exhale. And then release your hands down. Stay low. And just walk back to the front of the mat. And step into down dog. Now either vinyasa or take a child's pose. Let's take a couple of breaths here and rest. Okay. Now from here, let's bring your legs forwards. And we'll do a little bit of back bending, but first we'll do a little bit of core work before we go back. So please lie down and then place your legs a little bit wide. So they can be wider than your mat. Now interlace your fingers behind your head and then either decide, you decide, see how it feels, to keep your head down or lift it up. But don't pull the head forward. So there's this pressing of the back of the head into the arms. Okay, so feel how the core engages. Now energize your legs and flex your feet. And just lift your right leg and bring it down. And then keep your left hip down. So right up, down. Keep the left hip down. You can also be down. Maybe that's a little bit easier. Few more rounds. Up, down, 3, 2, 1, and change. Left leg up, down, down, up, down. Here, keep the right hip down. Up, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, just release it down. Take a moment here and relax. So can you feel that the energy is moving, flushing through your body? I'm giving you energy, huh? Sometimes, especially around this time of year, it can get so energyless. Not a lot of light. It's cold, wet. Shall we do it again? Exhale first, press the low back towards the floor, keep it there, and then lift the shoulder blades. And we only do 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and change. Left, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Simple as that. Deep breath into your belly and just sigh it out. Good. Now release your hands. Place your feet onto the floor. The ankles are underneath the knees or a little bit in front of the knees. And then roll your shoulders under. Press your elbows into the floor, so really puffing the chest up and sliding the shoulder blades towards the hips. Extend your hands down and then lift. Now, if you like to take a deeper variation, perhaps Urdhva Dhanurasana, go ahead and do that, or interlace your fingers here, open a little bit more around the chest. After this, we'll do another round, so you might decide to do Urdhva Dhanurasana there. Now use your breath. Remember, breathe in, rising, extending, expanding. And when you breathe out, maintaining that length that you have created, this openness that you have created, and then kind of ease back in that. Relax into it. Two more breaths. And exhale, slowly release. Now, I want to go up right away, so keep the energy flowing. So either Satya Bandhasana or place your hands underneath your shoulders, especially if you're a little bit more experienced. When you breathe in, come into the crown of the head, you breathe out. Reset your hands, your feet. Next breath in, rise. And breathe 5 rounds of breath. 1. And 2. 3, spin the inner thighs more in. Elbows in. 2. 1. Exhale. Slowly descend. Keep the position of your legs. Let's take a moment here. Keep your eyes open. Stay present. Keep your attention in your body, in the practice. Yes, take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Good. Bring your knees up and towards your chest, roll yourself up. And let's step right back into downward dog. Like you can move through one more vinyasa. And then bring your right knee over towards your right wrist. And we take, we take double pigeon actually. So drop onto your right hip and then bring your the back leg forwards and you cross it. So the left ankle is on top of the right knee and the right ankle is right underneath the left knee. Keep your feet flexed. Now, we're not just going to go forward. I want you to bring your hands like this, like a claw, thumb, index finger, and you place your fingers in and you press it into the hip groin, eigenlijk de vouw van je heup. And then bring your left hand here. And I'm going to turn my chest down, and at the same time, I press my hand, I press it down. So I can just increase the stretch a bit more. And then take a couple of breaths here. Good, and go back to center. Now you do it on the other side, so keep your legs in the same position. This time the left hand, spin the fingers forward, thumb wraps around, right hand out to the side, and then press it down, push it down, and change. If this is too complicated, forgot to say, you can also just be here. Great variation. It's just a difference, a little bit easier variation, but the opening is almost the same. Twist it out. So the left ribs twist over to the right and then press the sitting bones down, especially left hip rooting down using the left hand. And then see if you can grow taller through your spine while you twist and breathe. Okay, return. Now, take a moment, just go down and either sit up or find your variation of this hip opening pose. And then close your eyes. You can go all the way down if that's what you feel like now, and go ahead and do that. And then notice where the body resists. And can you open it up? You stay with it, bring your attention there, bring your breath there. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale. And slowly come up. Now let's come out how we came in. So the top leg moves back. Bring your hands down and step back into down dog. Shake your legs out if you need to. Now, and the left knee moves over towards the left wrist. Left foot over towards the right wrist. And sit onto your left hip. Back leg swings all the way forward. You flex the foot and you place your right ankle on top of your right knee. So make sure your ankles are fixed. You can also add a prop between the right knee and the left foot, or sit on something even and see if that makes it easier. So left hand first, claw, fingertips turn forward, and you place it in the hip crease. Bring your right hand out towards the sides. With the left hand, you press that left hip down, and then you spin the ribs over towards the right. And then lean a little bit forward. So see, that's kind of the sweet spot. Where does it feel the best? The biggest opening, the biggest release. And remember, it's kind of shaking off what you need to release, want to let go of. And deep breath in. Exhale. And coming up, and do the other side. So right hand, same thing, claw. Place it in the hip crease, fingertips facing down and in, left hand out. With your right hand, you push the thigh down and a little bit back and twist. So don't pull that left shoulder up, pull it back and see if you can create more length around the left side of your body while you press your right hip down. And deep breath in and side out. Okay, return to center. Now keep your feet active and either sitting up straight or hinging a little bit forward, or bring your elbows down on your shin or all the way down and breathe. Remember your intention. Maybe this can help you to find ease in this pose. And you picked your intention for a reason. So the interesting thing of intention is that usually, a lot of the times, there is a different intention behind the intention that you set. So let's say for New Year's resolutions, I want to lose weight. Why? That's your intention. I want to lose weight, but then what is the intention behind the intention that needs attention? Why do you want to lose weight? Maybe that's something that you would want to have a closer look on. And deep breath in, side out. Okay, and slowly come up. Bring your legs forward, shake them out. All right, so let's end with an inversion. And I would suggest to do shoulder stands, but if you have a headstand practice or perhaps a handstand and you have a wall nearby that you would like to use, go ahead and do that. I will guide you through a shoulder stand here. Yeah. So if you are in the first 3 days of your period or you have a headache, you don't want to go up. What you can do, lie down and just bring your legs up, maybe even legs up the wall, which is pretty nice as a more restorative kind of variation. Otherwise, you're going to roll your shoulders under and swing your legs over your head. Now, see if you can interlace your fingers here and bring the arm bones a little bit closer. So it's a shoulder stand, but you're also on the upper arm bones. So press them firmly into the floor and extend your hips more up. Now keep the elbows in, place your hands onto your hips, one or both legs up at the same time, and then go up into shoulder stand. Now your attention, your focus is on your big toes and your breath. Think about pressing the feet up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the shoulders into the floor, upper arm bones into the floor, 3 more rounds of breath. And when you exhale, slowly bring the legs overhead. Keep your hips up. And then bend your knees. Place the knees at the outside of the ears, and with your hands, grab a hold of your heels. And just release. Bring your hands down and slowly, mindfully come out. So if you need to bend your knees, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, keep on going. And then you point your toes forward, spin your inner thighs in. Place your hands underneath your buttocks. Thumbs together, elbows in. You lift your chest. And bring the head back and you land on the crown of the head. But you're also kind of pushing the crown of the head into the floor. And then lift the chest more up. Point your toes strong into your legs. 4. Opening around the throat, the chest. 3. 2. And 1. Now come out, release your hands. Now lie down to your back, put on something warm. We'll do a few rounds of breathing before we move into the full Shavasana. Okay, so get comfortable, roll your shoulders under, back of the neck should be nice and long, and bring your arms out to the side. Now close your eyes. We're gonna take a very deep breath in, and the breath rises actually all the way from the pelvic floor up into the belly, up into the area of the diaphragm, right underneath your chest bone, out into the ribs and up into your collarbones. So your body, your upper body is like a trunk, and you're filling the trunk with air from the bottom up. And then you hold the breath. I'll be counting. And then you're just going to set it free. Okay. So we'll breathe in for 8 counts, and then we'll breathe out for 12. Exhale first. We have a pause of 4. Forgot to mention. Now relax your belly. Here we go. Breathe in for 1, 2. Bring it up. 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way up to the collarbone. 7, 8. Pause your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We'll do 2 more rounds like this. So remember, 8 counts in from the bottom up, 4 and out for 12. Exhale. Now breathe in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And relax. One more round. Soften around the belly. Exhale. Here we go. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And relax into it. Enjoy the sensations of energy flowing through your body. It's always a reminder that you're alive. It's literally experiencing the aliveness in your body. And stay present, keep your attention in this moment. Okay, so stay here for as long as you like. If you have time, please spend a few more minutes here in Shavasana. From this place, you can end your practice by yourself. I'm wishing you a beautiful day, and if I don't see you anymore before the new year, blessings for the new year. Namaste.